I'll support our point. We said diesel bus cost is 300,000 and Chicago Transit Authority funded them paying almost $600,000. Natural gas cost is $30,000. So it is hard to maintain. Now I refute Mr. Isaac's point. Their point was convenience. They said if transportation is free, many people will use buses, and so they can park easily. That is true but not important, because if transportation is free, they will ride many taxis, so they can't park, hard to park.
Points?
Yes.
Before we start, we already set a parameter. The transportation that got managed by government. So we already talked, we said that taxis mostly are private, not managed by government.
No, that is not true, because if transportation is free, bus company or taxi company will support their car, so government will manage. Please sit down. Yes.
Even if our parameter is in taxi, we cannot talk about taxi. May I ask one question? Could you compare the cost of bus fare and taxi fare? Then taxi fare is more expensive, right? Then people will use bus or something more than bus, right?
Why?
Because taxi is really expensive.
Because but that is more comfortable, so they will like more taxi.
Point.
Their second point was environment. They said if they use a hybrid bus, their environment will reduce pollution.
Point.
Yes.
I didn't talk about hybrid bus.
diesel.
Point.
Please stop.
Points?
Yes.
We also didn't talk about diesel bus.
They will use buses, so we will reduce pollution. That is not true, because if transportation is free, they will ride the taxi. So how can we reduce pollution? Now I'll speak by point. Our first point is our second point is bad for economy. With the financial crisis, we can't afford to spend more money on something like this. It would cost too much for the government to pay for running public transport services. With the economic crisis, it needs to spend the money on other more important things. Car sales would drop significantly. If it were free for everyone to get to work, families wouldn't need 2 or 3 cars, just one or even now. Depending on their availability to public transportation, of course. Most families have several cars, and one is used just for someone to get to work each day. This wouldn't be necessary. Please sit down. The car industry and car makers would most likely lose their jobs, and car companies many collapse. Yes.
I think the car company will not be different, because if they support their technology or industry to the bus or the kind of company, they don't have to.
But they can't make a car, because if transportation is free, many people will use buses or taxis. Please sit down.
Point.
Please sit down. There are many people who would also lose their jobs. People like conductors, parking cops, and plenty of other people. Please sit down. Wouldn't have their job anymore because their services would be no longer required.
Point.
Some public, yes.
Yes, according to our study in Belgium, they have free transportation and it has success. So how can we say that it will cost bad economy?
How can success?
If they use transportation freely and they use taxes and they save money in their country and they use it for their good economy.
How can they save their money? Some public transport networks are already crowded and unreliable. With the increased customer pressure, these networks wouldn't manage. If it was free, companies would not be expected to provide top services because they are not paying customers. Generally, when you pay a little bit more, you are paying for a good service. But if you aren't paying anything and people are using the service, you can't expect top-notch customer service. Generally, people under the excuse that each customer aren't paying anything, so they should just get what they are given. So it is not good for car company and many drivers if transportation is free.